Hello, Kim Townsel here. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's free to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below and share the video if appropriate. I usually put dates, dried dates, in my oatmeal every morning, which I really look forward to because I love date nut bread. So I put salted caramel, protein, walnuts, and dates in my oatmeal, and it tastes like a dessert in the morning. But it's December 21st, and there are no dates to be found in the grocery store, so I just picked up a smattering of different types of dried fruits, and I'll be trying these in my oatmeal over the next, I guess, few weeks. Here are the 4 dried fruits that I bought since my store was out of dates. I have sweetened dried cherries, sweetened dried berries, which is a mix of cranberries, cherries, and blueberries, cranberries, and mission figs. The sweetened dried cherries claim to be a sodium-free food with an excellent source of vitamin A. The sweetened dried berries are a cholesterol-free food, sodium-free. Cranberries are naturally fat-free and sodium-free. The mission figs are a good source of fiber and cholesterol-free. Now I'll stick at the back of each one and compare the nutritional labeling. I had them arranged in order from the highest calories, which is 140 calories per 1/4 a cup, 140 calories per 1/4 a cup, to the lowest, which this isn't the lowest, it is lower. The serving size of this is 1/3 of a cup for 130 calories, so you get a little bit more. The serving size for this one is 5 figs for 110 calories. So back to the cherries, they provide 1 gram of dietary fiber, which is 4%, not that much, only 1 gram of protein, 35% of the vitamin A, 2% calcium, and no iron. Not really outstanding. The collection of berries, which again is cranberries, blueberries, and cherries, has 8% of the dietary fiber. It has 2 grams, so it beats the cherries. Again, no protein, 2% vitamin A, but no calcium in this one, so not great. I wish I had my dates back. The cranberries have no protein, has 2 grams of dietary fibers, which is 8%. No vitamin A, no calcium, no vitamin C, no iron, and a little bit of folic acid. So these really are not giving me much for my 130 calories. And then the last one, the figs, it has 4 grams of dietary fiber. So now we're finally winning at something. 1 gram of protein, no vitamin A, 6% calcium, which is better, and 4% iron. So for the nutritional bang for my buck right now, the figs are winning over everything else, because I don't know how much, I don't know how many 8 figs it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be 1/3 of a cup or 1/4 of a cup of what, but we can see the size there. Right now they're winning for the nutritional labeling, so I'll try them and see. I've opened the 4 fruit packages and put them in little containers and labeled them. I put the front put on the front the name of the berry, and then on the back the nutritional labeling to remind me, because I'm not going to eat all these in a row. I'm going to kind of mix them up a little bit. None smell very strongly like the fruit that they are. They're all from Great Value, which is Walmart's brand. There's the sweetened dried cherries. They're not too sticky. These are the sweetened dried berries, which is a mix of cranberries, cherries, and blueberries. You can see the different ones in there. These are the cranberries, sweetened dried cranberries, and I made an adjustment. I have like little measuring cups that are like all 1/4 cups. So I did the adjustment, and I'm going to be eating 1/4 of a cup, which is 83 calories for the cranberries. The last is the figs, and they're whole, so I'll have to cut them up with either a knife or a pair of scissors. These smell the strongest of the 4.
it smelled like, if you don't know what figs smell like, it smells like the middle of a fig Newton, if you know what that smells like. But these are a little sticky, as figs are. What I normally do to keep them from sticking is to put a little bit of protein powder in there to shake it up. But I'm not going to do that with these because I want to show you what they look like. But if these become too sticky, if I cut them all up at one time, I'm going to put a little bit of protein powder in there to keep them from sticking together. I don't think these are going to be much of a problem. That's what they look like out of the package. I have a video up about how I normally make my oatmeal. I don't make it very runny. I put a little bit of margarine, or olive oil margarine actually, 1/4 cup of walnuts, 1 scoop of Quest salted caramel protein, and of course today I'm going to put 1/4 cup of the Great Value cherries in there. That's what the oatmeal looks like with the walnuts, salted caramel protein, and the dried cherries in there. Dessert in the morning.
Now let's look at the berries. This is my oatmeal with the water and the olive oil margarine in it. Now I've added the protein powder, the walnuts, and 1/4 cup of the berries. They are varying sizes and shapes. They're quite attractive with the different colors and whatnot. And this is what it looks like when it's all mixed together. As I said, I don't eat my oatmeal too runny. Now let's look at the cranberries. Again, this is before assembly with the oatmeal add-ins. This is with the salted caramel protein, the walnuts, and the cranberries on top. And the cranberries are really quite attractive. They may end up being my favorite, but we'll see the conclusion at the end. And this is what the cranberries look like mixed together in the oatmeal. Finally, the figs. As on the nutritional labeling, I use 5 figs. You can see that they have stems on them.
This is with the mission figs. I took the 5 and cut them up using a pair of scissors. I went ahead and added my walnuts and my Quest protein salted caramel. These figs have the seeds inside of them. They are quite sticky, but if I'm just going to cut up 5 at a time in the morning, I'm not going to have to go ahead and mix the protein in the little container to keep them from sticking. I can do it this way. I've eaten each one of these a couple of 3 times. Here's my final take on each of the 4 for an add-in for my oatmeal. The cherries, they gave me 140 calories and 1 gram of protein. For my oatmeal that I make with the salted caramel and the walnuts, it's a total of 555 with 31 grams of protein. The cherries are very large. They, which is a medium thing for me. The flavor was really good, but they're almost too sweet. The mixed berries, mixture of cranberries, cherries, and blueberries, they had 140 calories per serving with no protein, a total of 555 for the way I prepare my oatmeal with 30 grams of protein. There's some large pieces. They didn't have stems or seeds or hard pieces in there. They had some large pieces, but they didn't have stems, seeds, or hard pieces. They had a very nice aroma and a very nice flavor. So I would probably eat the mixed berries again. Those were fine. The cranberries, I reduced the serving size down to 1/4 cup, which gave me 83 calories per serving. They gave me a total of 498 calories and 30 grams of protein for the way that I prepare my oatmeal. So that's a good thing. They are a nice size. They have a nice flavor, and there's a very good blend of tart and sweet, and they have no stems and no seeds. So of the 4 right now, the cranberry are my favorite because of the lower calorie count, and they really didn't have any negatives on them at all. And lastly, the figs, 110 calories per serving. That's 5 figs that I had to cut up. They're very sticky. They're hard to cut. They had hard pieces in there. You can see that they have the stems on there. Those have to be removed. They're not edible at all. Additionally, they have seeds on the inside, as I showed you, but the flavor's good. I do prefer the dates. The figs are just really not worth the trouble to me. It's 110 calories per serving. Gives me a total of 525 calories for my oatmeal and 31 grams of protein, which is a little bit less than the calories are a little bit, are fewer than the cherries and the mixed berries. So all in all, The cranberries were my favorite. The figs are my least because they're just too chewy. They had too many negatives to them. The flavor was not that great. They want to stick to your teeth. Cranberries are tops. I would probably do the mixed berries again. The cherries are just a little too sweet for me. That's my take on great values add-ins for oatmeal.
Thanks for watching my video about the things I enjoyed in my oatmeal since I was out of dates. Remember, it's free to subscribe to my channel. It's free to browse through the playlist and see if there's anything else of interest in there for you. It's free to give me a thumbs up. It's free to leave a comment. Tell me what you like to put in your oatmeal. Oatmeal does not have to... Sorry. Oatmeal does not have to be boring. We can put whatever we want to, so I'm looking at this as an opportunity to get outside my comfort zone with my dates and see what else is going to, I don't know, it tastes good in the morning. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself and try something new that you've never done before, even if it's just a fourth of a cup of bag of fruit in your oatmeal. Hey, do something new every week. Bye.